Hello YouTube, this is Nicholas Acosta coming back with another video. I hope all of you had a happy new year. It's 2016 now, and I am planning on bringing you some awesome videos for this year. But today I want to talk about something that that hopefully is going to hopefully maybe might hit the news, maybe might hit Twitter, Facebook. But if you haven't heard already, I'm going to be talking about a lawsuit. I have a friend who sued, who actually made a lawsuit. He used to go to my school. You can actually search his name on Google. His name is Jose Del-Orden. He is visually impaired. And as you all know, I'm also visually impaired. And we use software for our computer that would that allows us to use the computer. We basically use screen readers. And a screen reader is something that reads what's on the screen, and you can hear it through synthetic speech synthesizers. So I came into school today, and the date of this video, the date that this video is being recorded is on January 6th, 2016. My teacher comes in and says, "Oh, you know, one of your friends sued. He sued Reebok, he sued JCPenney, and probably some other stores." And I said, "Who?" He's like, "Oh, Jose." And Jose left the school. He left the school. He graduated. But I said, what is he suing? Who is he suing now? And he's basically suing Reebok, which is the shoe company, and JCPenney for their sites, their websites, not being accessible to screen readers. And there is something called it's an act. I'm trying to remember the abbreviation. It's the Persons with Disabilities Act or something, or it's some type of something that has to do with accessibility. Persons with Disabilities Act or something. I forgot. I forgot the abbreviation or the name. Maybe it'll come to me. It basically says how, you know, it talks about accessibility. It talks about how accessibility should be handled, and it's very sad to hear that this had to happen to him. You know, when a person is blind or has a visual impairment, you basically don't know what to expect when you go on these websites. I mean, some of them work well with screen readers. And talking about screen readers, something like a piece of software, a free piece of software would be NVDA, non-visual desktop access, and then you have the popular JAWS for Windows, which is made by Freedom Scientific, to name just two screen readers. But then you also have, and that's for Windows computers, but then you also have screen readers for Android, such as TalkBack, and that's Google's screen reader. And then for Apple, you have VoiceOver, which comes built into all Mac and iOS devices. So you basically have those screen readers, but what happens if the website isn't accessible? Well, then a person can't use the website. So he's basically suing them because of the websites not being very, very accessible. And I gotta agree, you know, HSBC, the bank, they have a website so that you can do online banking. You know, you can log in. Now, their website could be made a bit more accessible. I was able to use it, but you have to have patience to use it. I was using NVDA to use it. I didn't like the design too much. There's a lot of images and graphical things on the page that VoiceOver or on Windows NVDA doesn't read very well, and it'll just say image, graphic, and it'll read a string of numbers, and it doesn't make sense. So HSBC probably has some work to do. But you know what? It's not fair that we need to go through this, that people need to go through this, people that have disabilities. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what happened with the case, if he won the case, but as far as I heard, they're still trying to work things out. He has an attorney already. If you just search Jose Del-Orden, HOSE space DEL space ORDEN, you can see that there is a few things on Google that Google will bring up. You'll see the Reebok one, and then you'll see the one, the other lawsuit with JCPenney. But I just found this out today, and hopefully you guys will hear about it, or like I said, do a search on Google and check it out for yourself. But I hope that if Jose does win the case, that they will implement good accessibility into their website, and that they don't ignore it. They need to do what's best, you know, for everybody. You know, I feel that people, whether they have a disability or not, they should be able to go. They should be able to do what a normal person does. They go on the website. They're gonna pay a bill. They're either gonna order something online. They're gonna register for the service. Create an account. They should know how to do that easily. Not when you have a screen reader and it doesn't make sense to you. Why? Because there hasn't been accessibility that has been implemented very, very well. So, with that said, if there's more, if anything else comes out from this case, I will let you all know. Who knows? I don't know if it's gonna appear on the news. If it does, you might hear it on the news, but I don't know how far it's gonna get. But that is all for this video, and we'll see you next time.